Missionary David Peach quotes, "Before Christ returned to heaven, he gave the command for his followers to go into all the world and preach the gospel. According to the first chapter of Acts, they were to begin in Jerusalem and then work their way out to regions farther and farther away. God's plans of evangelism has not ceased today. We still have a responsibility to carry the gospel to those around us and to the rest of the world. The Roman Catholic religion is a very prominent religion in Latin America. However, most people are baptized in a church and go no further with no belonging to a church or living the Word of God. There are many tribes in Brazil living among the rainforests that have yet been introduced to God or a new way of life. Brazil is in need of missionaries to help grow what is already there, witness and be a living example of living God's plan and having God be the forefront of our lives. The people of Brazil are free to worship and believe as they want without any government interference. There are many government officials who follow God and join missionaries in their work. The biggest concern of missionaries in Brazil are those who look to reach indigenous tribes that have little to no interaction with the outside world. The biggest concern is that the beliefs and cultures will be lost, as well as foreign missionaries will introduce new germs and illnesses that could wipe out an entire tribe. There is a group known as the Akal Heritage Foundation, a non-believer foundation that is trying to get the government to prevent missionaries from seeking out these tribes. There are some rules forming to protect these tribes from outside influences and disease, but are mainly in place to protect the government from criticism. The biggest concern is when missionaries take people, specifically children, from the tribes to seek health care for children and return them back to their parents. There are many tribes located throughout Brazil, and many have gone unfound, living off the land with their own beliefs of different gods and practices among Brazil. The majority of Brazilian population live on the outer skirts, closer to the coast and industrialized portions of Brazil. Brazil has many tourist attractions from cruise lines to beaches, rainforest hikes, and mountain climbing. In 2016, Brazil will be the host of the World Cup and Summer Olympics that is projected to bring jobs, money, and many tourists to the area. Brazil has many growing industry and holds the 8th place worldwide for gross domestic product. Brazil exports 25% of the world's supply of refined raw sugar products, 80% of the orange juice worldwide, soybean production and export, as well as the 5th largest producer of cellulose in the world. Brazil also has invested in many other markets such as banks, footwear, coffee, diamonds, mining, petrochemicals, and automobiles. While this major growth for Brazil's economy has brought 220 million people from poverty, there is still a ways to go. Poverty is still widespread among the population, and there are major gaps between the rich and the poor, with a very small middle class. Brazil begins just right above the equator and stretches south of the Tropic of Capricorn. Many travel to Brazil for its average 77-degree temperature year-round. In preparing to serve in Brazil, one should consider the possibilities in different landscapes of Brazil, being it is the 5th largest country in the world. Brazil is broken up into 5 primary geographic areas. The Guiana Highlands are mainly flat-top mountains in the directions of east to west across the north of Brazil. The Amazon Basin is located south of the Guiana Highlands, which also stretches east to west across the south of Brazil. This is the largest tropical rainforest in the world and covers 1.5 billion square miles. The Brazilian Shield is located south of the Amazon Basin, sloping gently upward, and contains hundreds of northward flowing rivers and streams that feed the Amazon. The Brazilian highlands travel east and southeast of the Brazilian Shield that can be found occupying almost half of the nation's landmass. The Pantanal is a smaller area of southwest Brazil that is important for its ecological traits and holds the world's largest freshwater wetlands. When traveling Brazil, most can expect to hike, take boats, cross waters, encountering a good portion of rain showers, and experiencing different altitudes. A light raincoat is a must, light clothing as they dry fast after a quick shower, and clothes for nighttime as temperatures can drop pretty cool, especially in the southern parts of Brazil. Brazil has a strong Roman Catholic heritage and is known to be the largest Roman Catholic country. However, there is a big difference between those who practice and those who claim a religion. Brazil is also becoming a melting pot of religions as the culture in South America diversifies. According to a population census, 74% are nominal Roman Catholic, 15.4% are Protestant, 7.4% are non-practicing, 1.3% spiritualist, 0.3% practice Bantu or Voodoo, and 1.7% other. As newer generations are born, the numbers of those who even associate with religion will diminish. Brazil has a lot to offer for one seeking travel, exploration, and working in the ministry, for there is a lot of work to be done and a lot of territory to cover. There are many churches being built and established, schools being built, and people being reached. Outreach to those who have a basic Christianity that can help deepen their growth in relationships with God to expand what is already there, and then together we can branch out into the unknown.